Hi everyone, Professor Cadney's here. I just wanted to record a video to help you guys out a little bit if you're struggling with knowing two things: how to access your grades in the overall MyCCP system and how to register for classes next semester. So I'm getting a lot of questions about both of these items, and you can keep those questions coming, but I did want to give a kind of overall overview of how to do both of these things so that you can have some basis for trying to get it done. And then, can be a little more specific sometimes with your questions to me about what you've already tried. Now, definitely don't let anything get in your way of registering for the summer or the fall if you're planning to do that. That's really, really important. So, okay, the first thing, how to see your grades for this semester. There's a short process and then a longer process. Hopefully the short process will work. So if you want to also you can take a screenshot of this video and then you can have the directions next to you or just play it as you go along if you don't know how to do this yet. So you can click on the student tab under MyCCP, click on enrollment services, and then click on view final grades or view your unofficial academic transcript. And the unofficial academic transcript gives your grade so far for all of the classes that you've taken, and it will populate with this semester as long as the college has posted the grades. If that doesn't work, similar, log on to MyCCP, Student tab, Enrollment Services, click on Student Records on the left-hand side of the page, and then select Credit Course Level at the top, and scroll down to see the grade information for all current courses. So, and then the other thing is that when the college posts the grades, sometimes it's just right up there on your main MyCCP screen. So you can do a Command F or Control. Sorry, let me just do it here. Control F. No, Command F. Oop. It's not going to do it for Word because Word already has a search of this document. But let's do it like on this screen here. Yeah, Command F on my computer, where you can then search for search for the word on the page. So that can sometimes be helpful in general for navigating the CCP website, which has a lot of information in it. So sometimes things get a little bit hard to find. So that's how you do that. Let me know if you have more questions about that. And then I just want to walk you through on the actual MyCCP page about how to register. So there's two likely scenarios for you. If you got a W, if you were withdrawn from the class, or you got an F, or an FS, or an MP, that likely means that you will need, it absolutely means that you'll need to take 099, 098, 099 again, or whichever of the courses you got that grade in. So the most likely scenario is that you would be taking 098, 099 again. The other scenario is that you passed the courses and you will be taking 101, 108 in the summer or the fall. So instructors are not yet posted for the fall, so you may want to wait a little bit to register for the fall, or just take the approach of registering and then looking at the instructor, investigating a little bit, and if that's not somebody you want to work with for whatever reason, you can then switch your registration as long as the semester has not already begun and you're within the appropriate window of time for switching your registration. Okay, so let's look. We're going to go on to MyCCP here, okay? And you're going to scroll down to Student Quick Links. And then you're going to scroll down to Search for Courses / Register Online, okay? Okay, so for me, the first screen that I usually see is, let me just click here. Yeah, so the first screen that I see is asking whether I want to log in as a faculty member or as a student, and unfortunately I have to be logging in as a faculty member. So you're going to see one additional box which is going to actually say register for classes, and it'll be like around here. If you don't see that box, let me know and I can help you to find it. But because I'm a faculty member, the actual place to register is not on this page, but it should pop up on your page because you're a student. Okay, so you can click on either one. You can do browse course catalog. It's fine. And then let's say summer 2020. So I'm teaching in the first summer session, the 98-99 courses again. So that's a great opportunity if you were unable to pass this semester to take it again with me. I'd love to have you again. So I'll show you how to do that. You're going to click continue. And then you want to put in the subject. So you can type in E for English. You can type in the whole thing. There we go. And then the course number, we're going to start with 099. The reason why you always type in the reading class first is because there are fewer of the reading classes than there are of the writing classes, and you're more likely to get the results you need for them being linked classes. If that doesn't make sense to you, don't worry about it. Just trust me that it's for linked classes, it's better to first put in either 099 or 108. Okay, and then we're going to say search. View sections. Okay. And then here we see the people who are teaching it over the summer. We got a nice selection here. You can see various things, like you can see the course, the section, the number of credit hours, the course number, which is really, really important. You can kind of scroll out the teacher there. And then, you know, if it's distance education, which all of the summer classes are going to be. So then let's click on mine. Reading improvement. So there we are. Okay, and we have the CRN, and that's the most important thing, this number right here, the CRN. So writing that down would be a good idea, because when you click register for classes, there's going to be a little field where you can just type in the CRN. So you want to write that down. And if you're doing this one, you can screenshot this or write this very CRN down, 53565, okay, for summer. For 099. And then you can click on co-requisites. Whenever you have a linked course, it tells you what you have to take with it. So you have to put both, when you go to register, you have to put both numbers in at the same time. One number in one box, one number in another box, and then click submit. Or else it's going to say that you have an error, that you haven't submitted it properly. Okay, so you can see what the CRN for the linked course is for the 98 course, and it's 53564. So that's how you read. So, and again, you haven't registered if you just click on this, but you actually have to then enter that information under register for classes. Okay, so that's how you do it. And now I wanted to show you how to do it for 101, 108. It's the same process. We're going to go back and just click the back button. We'll click summer 2020 again. Okay, and then we're going to say English again. Here we are. And again, we want to start with that reading course to narrow our search. Because the other thing is that some of the courses are linked in different ways as well. So again, doing it this way, this process is like just a little bit better. If you remember to do it this way, it makes it just a little bit more straightforward. So we're going to click 108, and then we're going to click search. And there we go. And we're going to click view sections. There we go. Okay, so here we have the teachers for this course, and then you can click on it, right? Like, so here's one, and you can see there's the CRN number 53596, and then you can click on the co-requisite, which is English 101. You want to make sure that that doesn't say 98 or some other course that you don't want to take, so definitely always click on that. And then 53595 if you wanted to take it this summer with this particular instructor. You should also take a look at the number of seats that are available. I think for my classes over the summer, there are about 9 seats available. So they're still pretty good, but you definitely, registering soon is a good idea, no matter what, for all of this. And I will say also that with the pandemic, it's a very uncertain time for everyone. So I think that students especially are understandably being cautious about registration. Like, what is the fall going to look like? Where should I register? Am I going to have a job? Like, all of these uncertainties. But because it is very possible to drop your classes like right before the semester begins if you need to without any kind of penalty, I think it's good to just get it on the books. If you think that it's pretty likely that you're going to be a student in the summer or fall, it makes sense to register, because that gives you some accountability, so that if you it doesn't give you an out, for not continuing, if the circumstances are such that you really could continue. So it also is really good for the college, obviously, to have students who are registered, because it's hard for us to make decisions about what to keep, what to cancel, the number of instructors who should be teaching, even if we don't have students who are registering. You guys are the core of everything. So we really do want you to register for classes and to be able to help you to succeed, and to be able to do our jobs for you and in general. So I hope that this video has just removed maybe one obstacle towards registering for the classes. Again, if you have any questions for me, you can email me. I can also link you up with resources in academic advising or counseling. Everyone is really eager to be helpful with this process. Okay. So hang in there for this one last step of checking your grades and then registering for classes. Again, it was so wonderful to work with all of you. I'm really proud of where all of you have come, no matter where you landed. It was just a complete pleasure to work with you during what was a really challenging semester. So take care, everyone. Hang in, and thanks for being awesome.